So, that kind of sucked. Christmas in February, which is my nickname for the trade deadline, was pretty uneventful. I think the DeMarcus Cousins trade just set an incredibly high bar that no other trade could meet. Considering Lou Williams was the biggest trade of this Thursday's deadline, you could definitely call it pretty disappointing. So, to look at some of the trades, we're going to have to look at some trades that happened before Thursday. First, we're going to look at the Serge Ibaka trade. I made a separate video about this, so watch that if you want. One thing that I did not mention in that video is this. If you think about it, the Orlando Magic basically traded Victor Oladipo in the 11th pick in the 2016 draft for Terrence Ross in what will be like the 26th pick in the 2017 draft. It's pretty ridiculous. I don't know what the hell the Magic management is doing, but great trade for the Rockets. They have needed a power forward forever, and they finally have one. And now for the Jesus Christ, what the hell, holy crap trade. And no, that wasn't Tourette's. That was my actual reaction to the DeMarcus Cousins trade. This is just not a good trade for the Kings. Well, that's an understatement and a half. This might be the biggest robbery in NBA history. The Kings owner Vivek Ranadive seems to think that Buddy Hield is going to be as good as Stephen Curry. Look, I like Buddy Hield. I like his game. But this guy is probably a 6th Man of the Year candidate at his peak. So the Pels robbed the Kings, and I'm excited to see what the Pels can do in the future. Next, the move I'm really excited about is Nerlens Noel to the Dallas Mavericks. This is one of the few trades I will say was a win-win for both sides. For the Sixers, they get a draft pick in Justin Anderson, who could be the next Andre Iguodala provided he develops. He's a really good defender and athlete, he just needs some polish on the offensive end. And Bogut will be bought out, I think he already has. And the 76ers no longer have to deal with Nerlens Noel's free agency. For the Mavs, they get a starting center for years to come, and with Noel, Barnes, and Yogi Ferrell, the Mavs really have some building blocks for their rebuild. And best of all, we get to see Noel at his best. He will finally get consistent minutes, and most importantly, he will finally play his actual position at center. The Lou Williams trade. Is this even fair? The Rockets have 2 guys off of the bench that can score over 15 points per game. For the Lakers, I feel like they could have gotten a better deal. They got Corey Brewer, who just sucks, and what is projected to be the 27th pick in the draft. A guy that does what Lou Williams does is worth more than the 27th pick. So the Rockets clearly won that one. Next, we have a trade that royally pisses me off. The Taj Gibson and Doug McDermott trade to the Thunder in exchange for Cameron Payne, who is ranked 3rd from last in point guard offensive rating. Joffrey Laverne, who is okay, and Anthony Murrow, who's a shooter who can't shoot. And the Bulls traded a 2nd round pick as well, because why not? This trade just pisses me off. Get it out of my face. For the smaller move that could make an impact, PJ Tucker to the Raptors. Very good pickup. He's a good shooter and a great defender and just a solid veteran presence off of the bench for the Raptors. And for the moves that didn't happen, it was smart of the Pacers to hold on to Paul George for now, but expect trade talks to resume in the offseason. Trading a star for a pick mid-season is just stupid. Just ask the Kings. The star, once on the team he is traded to, will improve said team and then will improve that pick. So there you go. The Bulls didn't trade Jimmy Butler, but again, there's a good chance we will see him pop up in rumors again in the offseason. I also have a video about that. I have a video coming out tomorrow about the Celtics and why it was very smart of them not to make a trade. So if you want to see that, be sure to subscribe, and that's the end of this video.
Let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like